We didn't get second best. We didn't get Darian Williams. Instead, we are forced to have to watch Grant McCasland. Grant, I'm sorry, but, congrats, man. Congrats. That was one of the best games. I've been covering the sport for a long, long time. That was one of the best games I've ever watched in the NCAA tournament. Tell me how your heart rate was in the final few minutes of regulation and in overtime.
Well, you know what these games are. You don't get in these moments and think it's not going to work. If you really believe in your team, you're just thinking, how is it going to work? Like, what is it we're going to do to find a way to win it? And so you just prepare for these moments a long time ago. You don't get in these moments and figure out how it's going to happen. And man, it's so cool when you miss all those shots to start the game and they make threes from every angle. And I'm just coming to those timeouts and I'm like, we're still winning. Like, see how many they can make. Let's see how far we can get down and still win this game. And our guys just seriously, that's what we were saying. Ask them. I just was telling them, like, yeah, okay. Like, what do we got to do next to win this? And these guys, Christian Anderson was amazing. I mean, we put him in the middle. He was making plays. And then Federico came in, was rebounding. Kevin Overton was guarding at the end of the game. It's always everybody. It's never, you don't put, but I can tell you what, Darian Williams will, when he missed a few, just to go grab it and get a jump ball underneath the basket or just figure out a way to will it into the basket and then to make that three to tie the game, to send it in overtime. I mean, and I told him when he went 0 for 5, he did have a starry look. He had about 40 family members here. And I was like, you're still going to make the ones that matter. Like, don't even think. So you keep shooting it, man. When you're open, keep shooting it. And that's what's fun about college basketball, man. It's the belief that you can win no matter what. And these guys have it.
Elijah, how did you keep him up? Because I was worried, to be honest. I mean, obviously he couldn't make a shot. You had him and Darian both who couldn't make a shot, but the length and the size of their guards seemed to bother him early, and then I thought maybe it got in his head a little bit later.
Well, for sure. Honestly, what I told him was you can't – I think what he was trying to do, because their length, was to try to create a bunch of space to catch it farther out. And he was just – I played him 45 minutes. He never stepped off the floor. So there's like a fatigue component to this, that you think you're giving yourself more space, but really you got to toe up on the line. And go back and look at that clip of the one he made on the right wing, that the one he made was the one that we needed, and he was towed up to the line. So I think – in these moments, everybody wants to talk about the misses. I think you got to talk about the fundamentals of what you do well to make it. And so I was just encouraging him, like, keep moving early and find the 3-point line and keep space, because he got a little lazy and started – not lazy, but he didn't move as much, and he was waiting for the ball to come to him and settling for some distance. And that's how I kept him composed, was like, let's go back to the fundamentals of what we have to do. And I think that's what you got to do in these moments where there's some squeeze on you.
How you're talking faster than I've ever heard you talk. How excited are you right now? And then how do you get this group back down to earth and be able to kind of flip this thing and prepare for a terrific team in Florida?
Well, I think it's the way you prepare to be here. As you say, we are here to win 2 games. I like you don't talk about it in the nature of like one and then another. You talk about it like, we need to win the first one, but we came here to win 2. And so we're walking off the court, and Darian Williams in his composure says, Coach, I missed 1 million shots. I'm like, that's all right. You made the ones that matter. And then he says, but Coach, we didn't come here for 1. We came here for 2. So I'm just telling you, like, to me, these guys have that sense, because of the way we've approached it from the beginning, that I don't think there has to be like, let's bring it down. Now, maybe there will be because of all the people's excitement in the game. But when we got in the locker room, I didn't get any sense that we were just happy that that was what happened, that there's some real intent and competitiveness, that there's a bigger picture that we came here to play for.
So last one, my colleague on Field of 68, Randolph Childress, says, I do not do apologies well. I suck at apologies. My wife says the same thing, but I'm going to try right now with you. I apologize profusely for that grade we gave you when you were hired. Will you accept my apology? This is heartfelt. I screwed up. We screwed up. Do you accept my apology?
Goodman, I'll tell you this, man. I love you. I appreciate you because of your heart for college basketball and how much you do for everybody. But if you thought I cared for 1 second what you thought about me, you got me mixed up, brother. I'm the wrong guy for that. But I appreciate it honestly because I think that's a separator in life is like how can you just say, hey, I screwed the deal up and just keep it moving. And that's what I love about you. And you're an honest guy and I love honest people, man. And so I respect you. Appreciate all you do for college basketball. The field of 68 is awesome. I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't respect you and what you do for us. So thank you, man. It means a lot.